And we're in. And I forgot about cutscenes when you sleep. So these cutscenes are supposed to tell the story. Oh, I think they go in reverse, because this is the last thing that happens if I remember correctly. So let us be quiet, and let the cutscene play through.
Please don't move, and look straight ahead. I promise you won't feel a thing.
It's a go for molecular reduction. Spacer is primed.
Where you are going, all your worries will seem so small.
And we're in. Sorry about that. I completely forgot about cutscenes. That is my bad. But here we are, back at the, I was going to say base, but it's not a base. That's what we're doing today. So, as usual, we need water. I see water. Let us go grab it. You know, everybody has a morning routine. And in Grounded, the morning routine is trying to find water. Am I going the wrong way? Where did I see that drop of water? Or did it just disappear? Am I going insane? Nope, there's some. A little bit of a roundabout way, and fall, of course. This is a perfect indicator. Okay, you know what? Nom nom. I'm just gonna sip on my canteen.
No water filtration tablets needed.
Oh, there's some water. I might as well scoop it real quick. And scoop. Okay, so what are we doing today? Well, last time we completed the hedge maze. I'm going to say 100% because I really don't think there's anything more left to do there. And before we move on to the next maze lab, which will be, hey Weevil, let me smack you, make some extra food, which will be the pond lab, which I don't know how we're going to do that because we can't use the weapons in the water. Or rather, we can't use a club in the water. So I decided, you know, while I researched that, I think now would be the perfect, and I do mean perfect, time to do a little renovating. And by renovating, I mean actually making a darn base. Something I'm pretty bad at getting done. Okay, everything that can go in here should be in here. Oh, and we have some extra of these little bonusing... Bonusings? What did I say? There we go. Anvil. Let's see, my weapon can be upgraded one more time. Might as well we have the extra, and there we go. Fully maxed out, except for special properties, which we can't do right now. Let's see, 5, 5, and 4, okay. We can do 2 more, so might as well, in case you didn't notice, our durability was replenished when we did that, so always a nice little bonus. So, what are we doing? Well, I decided, let me just grab this, sorry, all this base management I should have taken care of. So much web fiber. Okay, so, back on track. Today we're making a base, or rather we're making an outpost. I finally decided on the word. We're turning the baseball into our very first outpost. Now, what do I mean by outpost? Well, simply put, it's going to be an outpost. You know, it's not a main base, but it is a place we can go to whenever we need to. That sounds redundant, and I apologize, but yeah, basically we're not doing really anything gameplay advancing today, so it's probably a little bit shorter one. And I say that, but I'm probably going to get lost in thought and building. But yeah, we're turning this into our first actual base, or like I said, an outpost. Now, the purpose of this outpost is going to house all of our basic construction utensils, so that way whenever we come here, we can still craft. It's going to house a lot of storage, which is going to be important early on. And then, most importantly, it's going to be a tower we're going to build high into the sky for ziplining. Mostly ziplining in this area of the map. Maybe if I'm lucky I can get over here, but mostly it's going to be this like central area for ziplining. Should be able to get to the hedge from here, the haze, and maybe the oak. Oh, molars have I don't remember that. Since when do molars appear on the map? Huh. Very interesting. I'm pretty sure we got those. Anyways, lost in thought. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build the basic structure, and then I'm just going to duplicate it. So all I really have to show you is the initial structure. Now, to begin, we need to relocate everything. Actually, before I do that, I need to build a safe place to relocate everything. So, now is the building part of grounded. So you can see, we can carry these grass planks. And with these grass planks, we can build, well, grass stuff. Do I not have walls? I have palisades and... You know what? I completely forgot. You actually have to research this. Yep, I'm a fool. I am that fool. I'm a foolish fool who is constantly proven to be a fool. But if we come right over here and research what's in our hand, there we go, all of our grass structures. Now we can get back to building. And don't worry, I can go through all the ant stuff in a second, but for now, I just need to build a basic walled-in structure. So, there it is, a wall. There we go, and there we go. One more, and let's see, do we have a door? Where's a door? Doors. There we go, a grass door. How adorable this door. Would you? Well, maybe we'll cancel this one and put the door here. Or maybe we won't and we will just suffer. Building. It's always tons of fun if you enjoy building. If you don't, it's an unfortunate and necessary hassle. There we go. Okay, we'll build up these walls. Not all of them, but just some. And this way we have a walled-off structure to keep ants from getting in our stuff while we build. Okay, there we go. That was a nice chunk. Oh yeah, look at all that grass. Now, I would like somebody to explain how the heck grass is sturdy enough to be used for building, but I'm sure there's a perfectly sound reason. Okay, 1 and a 2 and a 3. I love this upgraded axe. And while we do this, we might get another mutation, which is the chopper mutation, which makes it easier to cut down grass and things that require chopping, which I really like. You know, it's a nice little bonus, and because they now have multiple mutations in the game, or multiple mutations, they've had that. Mutation sets, that's what I'm looking for. You can actually have a builder set, what you call it? What's the word I'm thinking of? A loadout, there you go. Multiple loadouts. So you have a building loadout, a adventuring loadout, and a combat loadout. It's really nice. Okay, now that we have that, now we relocate. 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2. Sometimes you feel like a worker ant. Okay, that's why you have the worker ant set. To really drive home the point that you are a worker ant. Oh, the fun of relocation. You know what? I'm going to skip to when we have everything relocated. So we will be right back. And just like that, everything has been relocated to this little alcove. Yeah, ants could probably get in, but it's just a temporary structure to hopefully, and I say hopefully, save our items. Then I just block it off real quick, and let's get building. The whole point of this episode. Okay, 1, 2, 3, whatever, good enough. And it is now sealed off. There we go. Hopefully nothing can get to it, even though they clearly can right there. Alright, so how do we start our base? Or not base, it's a outpost. Well, simply put, it is going to be a tower. So the only thing that really matters is that it's kind of centered up here. So luckily, you can place without actually having, whoops. And we're back. Sorry about that. Had a little bit of an error, but here we go. Our first building place we'll put right here. Now, it doesn't have to actually be flat because it's just going to be the bottom floor. So I normally am okay with a 3x3, a 9 box. But I feel like let's go a little bit crazy and do a 5x5. Now, you might be saying, isn't that completely HUD supported in structure? To which I say, you are correct. You are very correct. Which is why I will be building, where is it? Where is it? Do I not have it? There's a foundation set, which I'll build up on the 4 sides. Anyways, that's, I guess, for another time. So with that, let's just put down some grass. Get it started. I just love seeing grass intersect with other grass. Always makes me laugh. Okay, I'm going to need a lot. Luckily, the starting area has a ton of grass. You can just chop down in 3 chops. All falls, chop another 3. And before you know it, you have way more planks than you need. Which is good for building. And yes, I'm aware there's other ways, or you can maximize your carrying capacity, which, is really cool. I do appreciate the fact that they have that. Like I said, the ant armor, which I'll probably use off camera to actually finish the base. I just want to build the general structure of the base. And so you can see how it's going to come together. Maybe next time we'll decorate the inside, quote unquote, with all of our crafting tables. But for now, I just want to get the basic structure done. Okay, so climb up here, and yes, I am going to have to use stairs to get up here once we have it built. But that's then, and this is now. Boom, boom. You know what, I might make this a multi-parter, just because, I appreciate it when, developers, content creators say like, okay, I'm just going to build off camera. But at the same time, sometimes I actually like to build, and you know what? I'm going to experiment with this video. Do you want to see me build this full structure? I will plan on building just this base on camera, and I'll see how it does. If you want to see me build more of my bases, let me know. If you want to just say, oh, no, just say, hey, this is where I'm building my base, and next time you see the base, then I'll do that. But for this one, I think I'm going to spend a couple episodes actually building the base. Yeah, because once I get this floor in, I just gotta put up the walls and that'll be that. So, you know what? It's time for another cut. I will cut back to when the floor is done. So, we will be right back again. And we're back. So, I decided to leave these 2 floorings out just because I don't have stairs yet built. As you can see, we have a nice little flooring structure, which is going to be important because, everything needs a solid structure base. And it turns out, as you can see, they buffed ant armor from last time I used ant armor, because before it only bring up to like 7 planks, but now you can carry 14 just from the armor bonus alone. That's really nice. I appreciate that. Okay. Walls, work with me, please. There we go. There we go. So, your very basic wall structure. Not too complicated. I will put in windows eventually, but for now, actually, I'll figure that out later. But as you can see, it's just going to be, whoops. Oh, I did place the right button. As you can see, it's just going to be simple. We put walls in, and then from here, I will put on a roof with stairs leading up to the next section. It's going to be pretty easy, pretty basic, but remember, this is going to be an outpost. It's not going to be our base for now. Although I do have enough built, I could probably move everything back. But you know what? We'll do that next time. Like I said, this time I'm going to try building up my entire base, in these episodes. Don't worry, I'll be quick about it. And see how they do. And if you don't want me to do that anymore, let me know. But for now, we have officially started on our base, and don't worry, I do have a vision of where this is going. This is just the beginning. So, until next time. Well, that was a lot of fun, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed playing. And if you did, please consider hitting the like button and impacting the subscribe button. It'll help out in the long run. With all that being said, this has been The Mechanist, logging off. Until next time.